It's Tuesday. We're reading Mark chapter 12. I'm Vicar Thomas. Thanks for joining us for the Mark Plan. Chapter 12 is full of teachings from Jesus as he journeys closer to the cross. Let's take a look. First comes the parable of the tenants. These tenants interpreted the sending of the son as a sign that the owner was dead. Therefore, by killing the son, the inheritance would be up for grabs. But Jesus makes it clear that the owner is not dead. In fact, he is well aware of what is taking place in his vineyard, and he will have justice. Next is a question about paying taxes to Caesar. The matter Jesus is concerned with is the hearts of those around him rather than who is receiving what. Jesus desires repentant hearts. Then comes a question from the Sadducees about the resurrection. In Mark's telling of the story, he shows very clearly that the belief and therefore the heart of the Sadducees is the thing in question here. Jesus' response really shows throughout the whole gospel, and it leads us to answer the question, do you believe? It isn't always clear to us, but Mark's story tells us that this man, Jesus, is true, and his words are true. Do you believe? Next comes one of Jesus' more well-known teachings, the Great Commandment. This text is all law, which reminds us that Jesus' praise of the scribe is a good start, but it's not good news. Not far from the kingdom is not the same as in the kingdom. In other words, the law is good. It's very good, but it's not the gospel. The key is love. Problems arise when we love the created more than the creator. See, love for our neighbor flows from and manifests our love for God. When we are not loving our neighbor, we're not loving God. Jesus continues his teaching with three more scenes, first addressing whose son is the Christ. In this passage, Jesus makes clear that the Christ, yes, is a son from King David, but is also God, the Son of God, and that the whole Old Testament scriptures point to this truth. Next, he warns about the scribes. He cautions against promotion of ourselves over others. Leadership, therefore, is not self-serving, it's sacrificial. It's not boastful, it's humble. And his last teaching here in chapter 12 is about the widow's offering. Her offering is reflective of her heart. She gave all that she had. It's not a quantity issue for Jesus, it's a quality issue. And Christ's complete giving of himself on the cross is a call for all disciples to do the same, to give of our whole lives. So what's at the center of all these teachings and stories? It's about Jesus. One of the best parts about that is you can bring your single mites, your tough questions, your unbelief and doubt to Jesus, and he will demonstrate to you that you can trust him and he loves you, and that as his disciples, you can follow after his footsteps to teach and to serve and to love with your whole life. Go with Jesus. Happy reading.